Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Lee and Callahan holding down the middle. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite, Loon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And it's Brock missing. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
And that one's good. It's Diaz.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
Pass to Callahan. Mills, covered by MP. Back to Callahan. 5 on the clock. And another miss by the High Flyers. Expanding his range. And MP with the 3. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now MP, and Union Elite knocked down another 3.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Now Brock. Gove, he's covered by Harris. Looking to end the run. That one drops for 2.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gove, great touch from the mid-range.
On the wing, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Pass to Callahan. Mills lets the 3 fly. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Now here's Mills. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now here's Brock. Diaz covering. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Brock. Not overthinking anything at the arc.
From deep, it's MP. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest, shooting an 86% mark. Brock with it. Gove up top. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Robert.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Whoa, that was crazy to even attempt.
He didn't just try it, he pulled it off. That was awesome.
Come on, that's a high school kid. It's not fair, no way.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
MP with the bucket.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Brock with it. Guarded now by Diaz. He was all alone on that one.
Nice rotation on the three ball from Devontae Mills. Coach loves his passing. When he locks in from long range, what a welcome bonus.
Now MP. He's got 21.
That one looked dirty. Lucky break, getting it to convert.
Here's O'Neal. Mills on the wing. Pass to Gove from beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Bird outside. 6 to shoot. And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gove. Shoots over Harris. Hits the outside fadeaway. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Gove outside. Here's O'Neal. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Pass to Callahan. Mills has it down low. MP's there. They get the board. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's O'Neal. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Mills from deep. And Harris pulls down the rebound. It's been all Union Elite in this one. On the wing, it's MP. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's Mills. And he's got 6 points for him. Over to the wing. It's Callahan. Pass to O'Neal. Mills outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Almadawi. The three from Gove. It's rebounded by Robert. MP with the look. The kick out to Bird. Up top, Mitchell. Back to Bird. MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills from deep. Drops it in from long range.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a three of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
On the wing, it's MP. From downtown. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. It's Union Elite opening a huge gap. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
Little bit of one-on-one action we've got on our hands here.
Brock outside. The kick out to O'Neal. Off target with the three.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the three in that occasion.
Diaz off the mark. To the inside. Mills with the look. Rebound by Union Elite. MP on the left side. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
And here's Brock. Over Diaz. And it's Brock missing. Here's MP. And it's rebounded by O'Neal. Brock outside. Mills. Tries again. Callahan shot off the mark. Outside Diaz. From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Oop, and there's the alley. Stolen by Bird.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough pass to make. The D has the manpower in the low post.
Fires it, and there's another one for the Union Elite.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
And here are the High Flyers now. Pass to Mills. To the paint. Mills controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Pass to Callahan. Mills, the shot over MP. Mills, no good. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Callahan shot off the mark.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
And he gets it to go.
2 points.
Making the most of a close range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Here's Brock. Pass to Gov. And here's O'Neal. Can they get it? And that's in, coming off the assist from Gov.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
MP outside. Tries a three. Count it from distance.
MP.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Brock. And he lobs it up. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
What an alley-oop. These two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish. Laying it in for the 2 points works just fine.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now here's Brock. Mills, guarded by MP. Back to Brock. Down low. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Mills. And it's finished off by Harris.
16.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And here are the high flyers now. Pass to Mills. Now Brock. With just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Number
He
16.
plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Now here's Brock. On the wing, Mills. The offensive rebound. Here's Callahan. And at last, they get one to fall.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Diaz with it, and now guarded by Brock. They get it back, and down it goes for 2.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Now the high flyers with it. Pass to Callahan. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And so Union Elite has it here. MP with the bucket.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Brock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Right side, MP. He tries for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
MP.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt.
Now the high flyers with it. Brock outside. Gov. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Robert.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
MP.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. Inside. Stolen by Bird. Outside Diaz. Bird. Back to Diaz. The three from Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Back to Brock. Here's the three. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. Shoots. And it misses off the right side of the rim. Here's the high flyers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gov outside. Mills. Shoots from the elbow. And no good.
And the dunk by MP. The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Brock with it. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for...
Man, in that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
You ready, MP?
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. Now here's McCall. For three. Harris comes down with the board. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Here's Prachumsky. Down low. Call.
Carrington's a very sharp defender. He has a lot of skills that make him a threat on that end of the floor.
Basket by number 17.
And you see them adding to their lead. Right now, they're following their game plan to perfection.
Absolutely. They're getting good looks and finding ways to capitalize.
Now here's McCall. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Inside. Stone! Count it, it's good.
2 points.
And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Johnson with the bucket.
Now that the seal is broken, maybe the shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that definitely was not the way they wanted to start this game.
From deep, it's MP. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. This is the beginning of the end, I think.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Cologne. Johnson. Outside, McCall. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. West All-Stars pull it down. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
And a whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Nicole from long range. Count it from distance.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
And MP gets it to go.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's McCall. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. Can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K26 and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's more. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And MP gets it to go.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's McCall. He's got 5. Lack. Back to McCall. To stop the run. 2 grabs the miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Here's Johnson. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels. This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's Robinson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
That shit ain't making oh, this shit. Brain fuck, nigga. The Frankie buddy ever took a better route. Woke up, game, face shot, game, never take off.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Now here's Johnson. Black. Moore covering. From 19 feet away. And he makes that one.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Outside, Moore. Passes to MP. Offline with the 3. And here's McCall. Now covered by MP. Muan. Terrific assist.
On the block at work. Shooting star the whole time.
The instincts he has to pass. I'd like to paint a picture here. Here's the shooting chart. That's a good shot.
There's the call on MP. And the West All-Stars making a change.
Oh, so the defense is fucking horrible. Oh, shit.
Malone on the outside. Returns it to McCall. Kicks it to Johnson. From outside. He's covered by Johnson. Tries it from 16. Rebounded by Potomski. And so it's the UIBL with it. Out to Cologne. Makes it 3. And they get it again.
The thing about McCall is so active. You have to account for him every moment he's on the floor.
And here's Anthony on the outside.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Cologne on the outside. Ball. 3 comes out. The West with the ball to the middle.
Alright, that's the fourth one. Am I not getting taken out the game yet? Good.
Dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. West All-Stars lead. Running away with this one.
I know we whooped the ass.
Thanks for joining us as we start up.
Alright. Don't know how they got this many points.
Between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments from this week.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job.
Yeah, that's that shit.
And here's the UIBL. McCall, now covered by MP. And again, it's the UIBL All-Stars missing the shot. Shoots and 3. Takes the tray.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at that time.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Now here's McCall, covered by MP. Kicks it to Johnson. McCall trying to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's MP, and again, the West All-Stars score.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Robinson sets the screen. Cologne for 3. 2 grabs the miss. So it's the West now. From deep, it's MP. McCall grabs the miss. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Johnson, 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Cologne. From the arc. The West All-Stars pull it down. Now Moore. Return to MP. Left side, Chu. MP. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So,
Turning
yes.
into a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you.
Go! Let's move! Let's move!
What's up? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Why is this good? So it's the evening max for us first take. So run it up again. Launch that shit so quick. I'm thinking back like what the fuck I spent. My homies in the bed. I'm talking to them like how much I spent. Just wearing it up, couldn't even play. I felt the wind. Sometimes I think like I keep stressing me and I can't see it. Keep stressing me, man. Look at the crib we in. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go with my niggas. Look at all the shit we get. And my next song, I'm gonna put my chains on. Look at them bitches big. Bitches, Turbo, you know what it is. Anything I do big. And you might think I'm this big time rapper, I still got pop out with the seed. Before rap, I was trying to be a big time trap, but staying in the trap, I did. When I was playing trap, that bitch on my lap, when I put it on cap, I did. Late night, E-way off the end of the act, it was just me and Cap, I spit. I remember it was snoring from way in the ground, left the chicks in the alley, I speed. Snatch a purse from somebody, I needed it. I also like fighting my demons. Yeah, that's why I was throwing them X in the fact I ain't even like fighting my demons. Since the studio senses in me when niggas back then, I ain't like anything. Now I was at the meal with epic. How did it go? It was epic. What's wrong? You said you still independent. How you was in the head? Flex. Just long kid, I can teach you a thing or two, baby. Come here, you sex. I'm about this shit on X. Now go south in Texas. You don't feel real, nigga. Try to fuck me. Pussy ain't call you Texas. What the fuck you get this check? I got like too many messages. And you know what? I got business on my investments. I'm just coming in. Spinning the fix. We making investments. That shit coming in. Shout out. Get it in. We fucking with messages. And that shit getting off. Shout out. Get it off. Get tickets and breakfast. Just walk past in her dress, she gon' take it off, I'm sure. Finna get another career, boy. This like number 4. I'ma shoot a score. I'm like Robert Orr. I'ma get money, nigga, I'm not a robber, boy. Peace on my hustle, had a money in my mama's floor. I struck this woman and I turned into a woman, boy. And my bitch gon' kill her in the cup of boy. Working people college for real like a book kind of boy. Let a nigga disrespect you, man, what kind of boy? So get shirts just like all the same, man, boy. Big black, but I have a little down the boy. But I feel like a down the boy. I'm a savage, but they love me like Obama, boy. Why you like the music? Why you find the street bro? I'm coming on this shit for you don't get no check up. That was so many savages, man. That's it. Just like so you got your love, but it's so funny like your face. Check you in the blood, it's check just like me. Just me when you buzz, you know I'm with it. Your heart never in the love, so we be everybody for this shit, that's why we battle for it. Yeah, my heart's a very strong, and you the calm, nigga. My baby, all abandon you, that's when you fork the kid. Why you foul niggas up? Funny how you try it, man, do nada, so they do a lot. Please,
Are playing with each other and against each other?
With so many available cards, how do new players come into my team this year in NBA 2K26?
Just like last year, you're going to come in and you're going to select new free agent players from the current and past NBA and WNBA to start off your My Team.
Hey Google, skip.
I just don't feel so you should pay attention. I was just standing up, sitting there making my finish. Reminiscing about a spike, watching the chili. I'm not gonna lie, if you make this passing to the city, I'm with my hands on my knees. I'm get to twist me, and I can't wait till I see you. Don't get kitchen, that's why I used to sketch. I used to call the phone and say, tell me special. I was special. I actually need your eyes. I can't believe it. One of you kill me. You try to believe
I'm still a deep believer, girl. You make me weak. You make me feel something I never felt.
a lot of hoes want your position, but they tripping.
MP, what's up, man? I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to the Art of Shooting.
Hey, what's good, Chris? So my agent tells me you're the GOAT when it comes to doctoring a bad shot.
Well, you understand it. If you want to learn how to get to your spots and be money once you get there, I'm your guy. I can even help you improve your hook shot down low, if that's what you're into.
Hey, that's what's up. So, how are you running things around here?
We've got drills for whatever you need. You can set up and take your time. You can get shots up in a hurry. And you can even challenge me in one-on-one.
I like that. Say less, bro. Let's get it.
You look like a man ready to put in the work. You're here, and that's good, but you got...
One collection.
Speaking of getting started, Triple Threat Park was a huge hit last year in NBA 2K25. What's that looking like this year?
So 2K15 Sunset Beach is back in my team. We've expanded out beyond the normal park. On the boardwalk by the beach, we have a new 3v3 court for you to compete on. And then up on the street, we have two half-court 2v2 courts. 2v2 half-court is coming to my team for the first time ever. And again, you can play in these park-style games with NBA or WNBA player cards and take it to the park.
All right, this sounds sick. So we have a new environment, Triple Threat Park is back. You can get started in My Team mode, or if you're in the city, you can get started right there at Triple Threat Park, correct?
Correct. Going from the city, you go to the Triple Threat Park store, and you come right into My Team. You pick your free agent cards, and you jump right into Triple Threat Park. But that's not the only new thing that we got going on for...
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
All
there
right.
was one other mode. I think I hit you up about 50 times over the summer. Do you want to talk about the return of All-Star Team-Up in My Team mode, John?
We have been waiting to introduce 5v5 co-op into My Team for a long time, and we have finally found the perfect vehicle to do it. All-Star Team-Up is back, and it is in My Team. You pick your favorite player card, NBA or WNBA player card. You fill out your lineup, and you go and compete in quick, fast-paced, 5-on-5 co-op rec-style games. This has been one of the most fun play-testing summers for me. Jumping in and playing with 10 real people in a full 5v5 game with our My Team cards. This is a little bit different from the All-Star Team of old. It's My Team, we're keeping things fast-paced, and we like to reward a lot in My Team. So these are 2 6-minute halves. You're gonna be getting through games fast, but we reward you for sticking together with your squad. Get 5 wins with your squad. It doesn't need to be a win streak, and all of you are getting a reward together. From a mode perspective, All-Star Team Up is one of the most exciting, but also one of the most requested features coming into NBA 2K26.
Well, thank you, because now I'm going to be playing nothing else. So thank you for that, John.
You're very welcome, Chris. I'm looking forward to play with you.
For sure. So it sounds like there is a lot to play, but let's talk about the competitive side of My Team. Let's talk about updates to King of the Court this year in NBA 2K26.
King of the Court presented by AT&T.
I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off some steam.
What are you talking about?
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA.
Whoa! Yes! Yes! Congratulations! Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted to meet with both. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Come. Okay, how was that? What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Hey.
One man who's looking to make a name for himself in the spotlight, MP. Excited for his debut on the NBA court. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ingram with the three, the small forward. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the three spot. So here we go. It's game one of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Here's Daniels. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock.
Substitution, number 75, MP.
Here is Daniels. The Hawks working the ball around. Porzingis finds Johnson. Outside Daniels. Launches a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year. Led the league in steals. And this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Adam.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP is on quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
And here's Young. Following the three-pointer by MP.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The three from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
On outside, it's up a three. A shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 6.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is probably what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Porzingis, his shot, no good. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back in the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the update.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Young in the corner. Daniels. Off target from outside. Toronto leading by 4. And here's MP for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside, Porzingis. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. 5 on the clock. Johnson outside. Young from deep three-point range. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Ingram. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so is Toronto in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Nikhil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's O'Connell into the foul. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Pass to Houston. Back to Kennard. Here's Alexander-Walker. No good from outside. Here's Joe. Houston with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 12. Now, Alexander-Walker. Hawks passing it around. Kennard's shot is off. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. For 3, Barrett. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Barrett's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Ingram. Young from outside buries the long-range jumper. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Ingram outside. From the arc. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Young for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okafor. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Comes in for MP. Hometown hero and dedicated Hawks fan, Lil Yachty in attendance.
And the fans in Atlanta love him.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Here's quickly. No scoring in this one. And some good young players on the Raptors. But, Doris, what's their path to contention?
Obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list. A really well-rounded.
Alexander Walker's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. MP's checked in for Ingram. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Dick. It's the three-point bomb. Dick's got 6.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
In the corner, Daniel. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto leading by 10. Dick finds MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Daniel. 1:24 left to play in the third. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. A three from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Substitutions here. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Porzingis finds Kennard. Here's Houston to the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Raptors.
Pass to Mobo. A three from MP. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well,
good. Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's O'Connor. And so it's MP making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right?
All he just heard asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
On defense, the Raptors. Kennard on the wing. And the wing jumper offline.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Tries a 3. Connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
William Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. Pirtle is checked in for Toronto. And Atlanta has possession. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Young. Jacks up a three. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
A three from MP. Again, what an avalanche.
My goodness. 50 for the age.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Johnson from downtown. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Joe on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Kennard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And good, he hits again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He put out a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
The Hawks working the ball around. Young for three. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 15 shots.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Daniel. And Young kicks to Johnson. Now Young. 5 to shoot. Pass to Porzingis. No good on the three. The Raptors have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Don't usually see him shooting the three.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Outside Daniel. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Young inside. Diving in. Atlanta again missing. Toronto shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Young from the arc, rebounded by Joe. And so, MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Good, that's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Young taking his time here. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. See you next time.
MP,
right here. Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
I was thinking if I don't get back on defense, coach is going to sub me out. That's a joke. I don't know. I try not to think much when I'm shooting. Once the game is over, then it's easier to reflect on everyone who played a part in putting me in this position. Coaches, teammates, opponents.
Opponents?
Yeah, opponents for sure. Every player has nights coming up when they lose and they just, they can't sleep. So you find a 24-hour gym and you get to work, promising yourself you'll do better. All that adds up to the kind of night you saw tonight.
Thank you, MP.
Yeah.
Right here, MP.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style.
yeah, I mean, that all looks great.
He said, I remember being 21 when my life had just begun. He said, DJ run it back, play my song with it. Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch. Tip for tip, got your back, was on home for that shit. Tell me is we too grown for that shit. I wanna lock it in, baby, no way, no options. Only travel, see the world, get drunk on the island. Wanna settle, start a family, so tell me about it. You say perfect, baby, don't get nobody about it. Social anxiety I feel, and I done been waiting for some years. I don't really get along with my peers. Everything that they do to me is good. So, in the world full of weirdos, fools and struts, tell me what is it you're willing to do for love? You know it's true that the dating cool as fuck. Ain't nobody there, baby, just because I know, and I know, and I know, and I know. Broken heart when I see one, and I feel, and I feel, and I feel, and I feel like a love. Did you know, did you know, did you know, did you know? Shoulder if you need one. What I feel, keep it real, what's the feel? Somewhere you can be alone, leave me alone. I remember being 21 when my life had just begun. 22, many things to see and do. 23, looking forward to 24. Just me, it ain't no love no more. 25, gotta talk to me alive. Why do I feel tired? The same old faces, same old games, same old pain. Think it's time for the change. Some shit ain't like me no more. Some shit don't excite me no more. It don't excite me no more. No, it ain't like me no more. No more. So she don't excite me no more. It ain't like me no more. This ain't like me no more. It don't excite me no more. We've been on a track for once. Why can't you believe me for once? Maybe we can all chill now. Maybe I can help you chill. We've been on a track for once. Why can't you believe me for once? Yeah, maybe we can all chill now. One time. Maybe I can help you chill. I'm getting mine like fine wine, measured in time. Many other brothers love you, but this pleasure is mine. It's no pressure for us to say that I love you for now. So fight that coffee shit, I just want to be comfortable now. Real, who you loving, who you want to pull up? Who don't care who you dating, long as you care and you fuck. You trying to hear all your problems so I can lighten the load. No, you not fighting alone, cause I'm protecting you from it. Chill, like all hey, Google. Lovers. Okay, they said your boy, you want to go and stay the same, yeah. How to change the dashboard speakers on the 2000. But good as the title, who's already been away. Let me illustrate, let my tongue be paint. It's already wet. Have you had a brainstorm? Early man, nigga, take you just new to my face, girl. Modify your energy so your back and your skin glow. Max feel let it go. I didn't ever near a lot. Just to show you I don't care, go wear it to that nigga out. We don't share our whereabouts, so the gossip, the hood, though. It's supreme confidence and be good, that's good, I live my walk.
And as you can see, the surround is still there, but the cone itself completely disintegrated into a lake.